Alright, so we're going to continue with soccer. We're actually going to get into playing now. So we need to go over the rules, we need to go over a couple things. Also, there's a few things we need to talk about that I have an opportunity to share with you guys and discuss. Okay? One of those things is we're all familiar with the Ten Commandments, right? Yeah, no, maybe. Okay, Jesus said there was two. Two commandments are the most important, right? Does anybody know those two?
Never use the Lord's name in vain. Shall not kill.
To love one another as God loves you.
Love one another as you love yourself.
Anybody else? No?
Never commit adultery.
Good thing we're having this talk, right? Okay. The two most important, you know what? I'm going to read. I need to read them up. Okay. Okay, listen up. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, your soul, your mind, with your strength. That's the most important commandment. Also, because there are two, which some of you are kind of close. Love your neighbor. Oh, somebody did say it. Love your neighbor as yourself. To love your neighbor, right? Oh, that, he's taking credit for it, though. Let's okay. Those are the two most important commandments. We follow those commandments, and the other commandments are automatic. They'll fall in line. You won't commit adultery if you follow those two commandments. You won't kill anybody. Somebody said kill. Don't kill. No, that is a commandment. But if you follow these two, all the rest are automatic. We understand? Okay, so what does it mean, the very first one, to love the Lord with all your heart, all your soul, your mind, your strength? What does that mean? Anybody?
Like basically do not like worship false gods, don't have like idols and stuff.
Anybody else? No, I'm gonna make hey, that's
Try.
yeah. To love God. What does it mean to love God with everything you have?
To love God under any circumstances, no matter how hard your life's getting, that you know it'll eventually get better.
Basically to have faith.
Yeah.
Anybody else have an idea? That's what I want to talk about. Okay. All of us were given gifts. Gifts from God. And everybody's gift is different. Like, example, hey, let's use Davis since he's talking, right? Davis has a gift. I don't know Davis because I don't see Davis every day and I don't hang out with him. But the little time I do, the gift that Davis has is a gift of speech. Davis can talk, right? Right? Okay. Now, that gift is one of the gifts from God because not everybody has the gift of speech. So, what you need to do when you recognize your gifts is to maximize them. To do your best. Use it to do your best. So in Genesis, it talks about blessing and the curse, and there's no difference between the two. What does that mean is David's blessed with the gift of speech. My kindergartners and the first graders, they say, "Who's that?" Dr. King on the door, right? I tell, "Oh, that's my daddy." "Oh, that's your papa?" "Yeah, I got a big picture of him." And they go, "Oh, cool," you know. And they all right. So, to me, it's funny, right? To them, they're like, "Yeah, oh, that's cool," right? But anyways, he had a gift, right? Gift of speech. The gift of speech. And he had a what? And everybody says it. Some people make fun of it, right? What else did he have? What? He had a dream. That dream is his dream. Right? That was his dream. And he had a gift. That gift came from God. The way you honor God and love God with all your heart and soul and strength is you utilize your gift, which is your strength, to fulfill your dream, to be happy. When you bring those together, you share them with the world. Then you're loving your neighbor. We understand that?
Yeah.
We all have different gifts. Some of us have the gifts of money. I got the gift of money. I got $1 million, right? You got $1 million, or who just had a birthday? Let's go about it this way so we're not trying to be funny. Who just had a birthday? Did you bring anything? You bring any cupcakes or donuts or anything? What'd you bring? You brought some donuts. How many donuts did you bring? Huh? 36. So she had a gift. She had 36 donuts, right? Now imagine this. How would you all feel if she sat there in class or sat there outside on the bench and ate 36 donuts? Hey, you all would be like, right? Wait. No, wait. Listen up, Kimberly. Listen up. I want to hear what you have to say. So go ahead. What are you saying? Right. And what? I know you're babbling something too. What were you saying? Huh?
I say that.
How we knew
What were you saying? You're taking, yeah. That's not right, right? Okay. So let's not do sidebars. Let's have a talk. That's cool. Let's talk. Let's not do sidebars, because that's counterproductive of what I'm trying to tell you guys right now. Okay? If she sat there and ate 36 donuts, that wouldn't be right. Joey's like, man, you're going to give me a donut, right? Hey, okay. So God gives you $1 million. You think he wants you to take it home and put it in your pillow under your mattress and just lay on it, sleep on it?
Yeah.
That would be a gift, right?
Yeah.
That would be a blessing, right?
Yeah.
So you would have an opportunity at that point to love your neighbor. With what? With your strength. What would be your strength?
$1 million.
Huh? Your money. Right? Help them out. They come in many forms though, your gift. Love. Somebody said love. Some people have that gift. Some people have the gift of strength. You share your strength. Put it together with your dream and your gift. That's how you fulfill that first commandment. And then when you share it with the world, that's how you love your neighbor. You fulfill those 2 commandments, the other 8 are automatic. You just went to the doctor's, right? That doctor has a strength. God gave that doctor that strength. It might have been patience, the gift of foresight, the gift of hand-eye coordination, the ability to think, and then that doctor had a dream. Put it all together. Before that doctor was a doctor, he or she, did you go see a he or a she? A he. Put it all together and became a doctor. Now, that doctor is sharing it with the world. Loving the neighbor. Fulfilling the first 2 commandments. So the rest become automatic. This doctor, he had a dream, and he had patience, foresight, strength, speech. He had a lot of gifts. He had a huge dream. And he shared it with the world. And because of it, he was fulfilling the first 2 commandments. and in a way is still fulfilling it. Because we're all taking lessons from that, right? We do, right? How many of us saw 42? It was a pretty good movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How many of us in here play baseball? Couple, 1, 2, 3. How many of us play soccer? 1, 2, couple, 3. How many of us play basketball? Right? How many of us play softball? Right? We got a couple, right? Okay. What's up?
He said, why not wrestling?
How many of us wrestle? We got some wrestlers, right? Well, how many of us? Oh, how many of us play volleyball?
Yeah!
Not bad. Okay, well, hey, there was a time in this country that's still going on outside of this country, but we're just going to talk about in this country. There was a time in this country where you were not playing basketball because you are not strong enough. You're going to get too tired and you could hurt yourself. It wasn't until 1908 that girls were allowed to play basketball. And then they weren't allowed to play full court because it was just too strenuous, right? Hey, you two, you don't want to be here? You guys just step outside and talk. Go on, both of you. I'm good with it. They were not allowed to play, right? Also, girls were not allowed to wear shorts. I see everyone wearing shorts. Shorts or pants. Because boys wear shorts and pants, not girls. Who's the president of the United States? How did Barack Obama become president? Huh? No. No. Does anybody know? That doesn't have a joke.
Well, he like studied politics and then he just worked his way up.
No.
Determination.
Determination. Anybody? That's it? Nobody knows how he became president? He was elected. He was elected president. The sidebar don't work. That's right. I want to hear what you have to say. How do you become elected? Anybody?
Having a dream. Election.
Elections. What happens during those elections? What? People vote for you. That's how you become elected. You get a vote. You get voted in office. You become president. The same way we do a little miniature one here too, right? We got Mr. President. He's over there, right? Mr. President of school, right? Okay. So with that is. There was a time, and it's still happening outside of this country. You got to keep that in mind. That only boys voted. Because girls are not smart enough to vote. So only boys voted. How does that sound? How does that sound to you? Does that sound right? Huh? Does that sound right? Does it? No? Does it? Does that sound right? Sounds kind of silly, right? Right or no? Yeah? It wasn't until 1927 and a whole lot of women suffering to get the vote. But now women vote. There was a woman running for president, right? Wasn't she? Hey, good morning, right? It's all happening. The world is changing, right? So it sounds kind of silly. So we said there's 2 softball players, right? Why do you play softball and not baseball? Go ahead. Why? No? What? Right? And baseball's more of a guy sport. And that's the culture we're living in, right? And that's what everyone says in all the classes. Except the younger classes are, they're more, a little more honest. Coach, baseball's for boys, softball's for girls. I mean, fourth grade and down, they're like, let me tell you, Coach, how it is. And so that's why I'm taking this opportunity right now to speak to you, and I think it's a good opportunity because I want to speak to you and share with you. I want to share some from one of my kids. Okay, she came out in the newspaper last week in Press Enterprise. It's in Riverside Inland Empire. She came out in the paper. So that's what I'm taking this opportunity to share with you guys is Jade. Most of you know Jade. I think all of you might know Jade, right? She plays baseball. She's on the boys' high school baseball team. She's a freshman. She's on the varsity baseball team. And she's a freshman. And when this article was taken, she was 4-0. 4 wins, no losses. She hadn't been beat. She got beat last Thursday, 4-1. Now she's 4-1. She's taking her gift, which, if any of you guys know her, her gift is her strength, her athletic ability. She's a thinker, thinks outside the box. She's fearless, with no fear. She approaches everything with no fear. These are gifts. Those gifts came from the Lord. And old girl got a dream. She's got a dream. She's bringing them together to pursue her dream. By doing that, she's honoring God and loving Him with all her strength, heart, soul, because she is utilizing her gifts, becoming yoked. Jesus said there's 2 parts to the yoke. There's Jesus and there's you. And you got to come together. And she's sharing with the world. I tell her every day, maybe not every day, but at least once a week. You're changing the world one pitch at a time. Making people take notice. So what does that mean for girls? For women? What does that mean? Anybody? What does it mean?
You can do anything boys can do.
Not boys can do.
Males.
Not males.
You can do
You can do anything. And what does that mean, boys? Anybody?
Gotta watch out for the girls.
Nope. You can do anything. Boys and girls. That means if you can dream it, go be it and go do it. That's what that means. Coming in high school next year, you got a month here. Coming into high school next year, do me a favor and take that approach. And take that approach for the rest of your life. Fulfill those 2 commandments.